You are listening to the Soul Spark with Kelly Collins podcast, where you'll gain the knowledge and confidence you need to find your purpose, live mindfully, and consciously create a life that feels balanced, flowing, and full of abundance. My name is Kelly Collins, and I am a yoga and mindfulness teacher and transformational coach. It is my mission to teach you how to spark your soul by tapping into your unique gifts and purpose, and to feel empowered to bring them into the world. Each week on this podcast, you'll hear a mixture of personal teachings, expert interviews, and content that will help you to create a lifestyle that fosters joy, inner peace, and fulfillment. So press play, sit back, and get ready to spark that fire in your soul, get lit up from the inside out, and shine your light out into the world. Hello, my loves. Welcome back to the show, or welcome for the first time if it's your first time here. Today is going to be one that is short and sweet and pretty fun, and we're going to talk all about abundance. And we're also going to do a little meditation at the end. So yeah, what is abundance, right? Abundance is a mindset. You know, we often think of abundance or wealth or prosperity in terms of finances, but we can actually find all of these things, that wealth, that abundance, that prosperity in all things, right? We can be wealthy in many different areas of our life. We can have abundance in many different areas of our life. We can prosper in many different areas of our life. And you know, the opposite of abundance is scarcity. The opposite of wealth is poverty. And we can be rich or we can be poor in many different areas of our life, right? We might feel rich in one area and poor in another, or we might feel poor in multiple areas of our life. We can be rich or we can be poor in money, finances, in love, in relationships, in connection to others or to the earth or to ourselves. We can be rich or poor in material things, in emotional needs, in mental well-being, physical well-being, so on and so forth, right? But the more we train our minds to see the abundance that we already have, to look for the abundance that's all around us, the stronger this muscle becomes, and the more easily we begin to attract the wealth that we desire in our life. The more easily we begin to have the abundance that we've been maybe searching for a long time, or a little bit of time, or for our entire lives. The more we build this muscle of seeing what we already have and being grateful for it, the more wealthy we become, right? But it really does start with recognizing the wealth that we already have, the abundance that we already have, and being grateful for it and aligning with that vibration, right? So I want you to start to look around you. Look at your life, where do you already have abundance? Where is there already abundance? Where are you wealthy? Look in and look out. Where do you have an abundance of energy? Where do you have an abundance of positive emotions or even negative emotions? Do you have an abundance of connections with others, whether it's in work or in your personal life? What about an abundance of experiences or even material things? Is there an abundance of things that you don't love in your life? And if you do have some abundance of things you don't love that don't fill you up, how can you first find gratitude for those things or experiences? Right? I think I gave this example the other day. If you have an abundance of emails in your inbox or paperwork on your desk, maybe that tends to stress you out and give you anxiety. But how can you flip the coin? How can you see that abundance of emails in your inbox or papers on your desk as something that's positive, because it is, right? If your inbox is filling up, that means that people want to connect with you, or they want your help, or they want to collaborate. If you have an abundance of paperwork on your desk, maybe doing this paperwork is going to push you forward in your career or in your life, right? If you have an abundance of taxes to pay, okay, well, you get to give back to others through those taxes. Or maybe you made a lot of money last year and that's why you owe a lot of taxes. Like, how can you begin to take these moments where there's maybe an abundance of things you don't want and see the good that is coming from those? Find the gratitude in that. And then, if there's an abundance of things that are not filling you up in your life, take a moment and reevaluate. Where can you set boundaries in your life too? It is about balance. It's not all about more, and yes, yes, yes. But that being said, most of us, right, the human mind that we have, it is kind of hardwired to look for the lack. It's hardwired to look for where there's not enough, because that is how we survived back in our caveman days before we lived in cities and had homes and communities, right? If we were not constantly on the lookout for more, we could starve to death, right? Or we could freeze to death. We needed firewood, we needed food, we needed water. But most people in the modern world, especially in the Western world, have a crazy abundance of all of the things that we actually need in our lives, except maybe connection and emotional support. In the United States, most people have clean water, food access, shelter, and so on and so forth. Not everybody, but most people do. And we see that in many different cultures around the world. This is why I love traveling so much. You can go to a place that is a lot poorer, like a third world country, and you can see that these people have much deeper connections and emotional support and joy and happiness. And they don't have all the material things that we have, right? Because at the end of the day, it's not about material abundance. Yes, money provides comfort. Yes, money provides freedom. Yes, money can give us the experiences that we want in our life, and it gives us the ability to give back to others. Money is powerful and it's great and it's wonderful, but it's not all about that. We also need to find the abundance of connection and love and all of those like emotional, heartfelt things, right? So just with that being said, like, you can desire an abundance of actual financial wealth, and there's no shame in that. That's beautiful. I want that, right? But also make sure that you're looking for the abundance of other things in your life and being grateful for those things that you do have, and being conscious of, okay, what do I actually need an abundance of in my life? Yeah, maybe I do need more money. Cool. I'm going to manifest that, right? But maybe I also need an abundance of relaxation and calm, or I need more of an abundance of connection to the earth. I need to go out in nature more often. So yeah, first look within. Where do you see the abundance in your life already? When you go outside, do you see the abundance of trees around you, or the leaves in the trees, or the blades of grass, or the blue in the sky? Or when you go outside, are you just looking at your phone, right? When you look at yourself in your own life, do you have an abundance of clean food and water? Or are you just thinking about what you don't have? So we're going to do a fun little meditation that's going to help us to tap into the abundance that's all around us. And we're going to use some affirmations to really start to help rewire the brain to look for abundance rather than looking for lack, what we're lacking, what we don't have enough of. Instead of our mind going towards scarcity, can we train our mind to go towards abundance? And we can. But like I said before, it's a muscle and it's something we have to practice consistently. And then before you know it, this is going to be your more natural way of being. And your vibration is going to be higher. And you will be more magnetic and more attractive for the things that you do desire. If you are in that mindset, if you are already in gratitude. All right, that sound means that it's time for this week's segment of Soul Sparked. Going through one-on-one coaching with Kelly was life-changing. Sometimes I can't believe my responses to things are so healthy now and not a 6-month setback. Now I'm great at setting boundaries and sticking up for myself. I feel so much more confident, and I am finally able to turn off my mind and sleep soundly without using sleep aids. Kelly helps people dig deep into navigating what's really bothering and triggering them, and I would recommend her coaching to anyone that needs to heal or just get unstuck. That one is from Linnell S. Thank you, Linnell. Oh, I love her so much, and I find it so funny because I've been getting all these testimonials that talk a lot about how people are sleeping better, which I just love because sleep is everything. And when we can learn the tools to be calm in our body and in our mind, we then get to sleep a lot better. And then we feel better physically, we think clearer, and it's just this beautiful domino effect. So yeah, if you're interested in getting any of these results like Linnell got, then make sure to head to kellycollinswellness.com. Check out the one-on-one and Soul Spark Academy group coaching programs. Hint, hint, there's another Soul Spark Academy coming up real soon, and we're going to announce it next week. All right, back to the episode. All right, so why don't we go into our meditation now, our abundance, prosperity meditation. And we're going to start with a little bit of breathing. So if you are driving, please keep your eyes open and you can still listen to this meditation and connect with it. But I highly recommend coming back to it again later on when you can close your eyes and really drop in. So if you're ready, make sure you're in a comfortable seat or you can lay down on your back. If you're seated in a chair, feel your feet on the floor. If you're, seated on the ground or you're laying down, you can feel the base of your spine on the earth beneath you. Close your eyes down and just allow your body to begin to soften. Allow your muscles to begin to relax. And begin to notice your breath. Noticing the breath as it flows in through your nose, filling up your lungs. Notice the breath as it leaves the lungs, flowing back out of the nose. Just tracing the breath in and out a few times. Maybe noticing how the breath is cooler as it flows in and warmer as it flows out. Feel the sensations in your nostrils. And just notice where you feel the breath coming into your body the most. Maybe it's your chest, your ribs, your shoulders, your belly. Maybe it's somewhere else. Not judging, just observing and noticing. Now begin to invite the breath deep down into your lower belly and back. As you inhale, feeling your low belly and back expand like a big balloon. And as you exhale, just feeling the low belly and the low back soften. Inhaling and feeling that expansion. As you exhale, feeling the earth supporting you, grounding. Taking a few more of these deep belly breaths. Activating the rest and digest state, the parasympathetic nervous system, where we feel safe, calm, and at ease, where we feel supported. So keeping this slow, deep breathing. Begin to connect with the abundance within you. Notice and feel grateful for the abundance of breath flowing in and out of your body. Notice the abundance and the perfect balance of heartbeats. The abundance of healthy tissues in your body, the blood running through your veins. Feel the abundance of prana, life force energy within you, giving you life, connecting you to all other living things. Now begin to take in the abundance that is all around you in the world. If you'd like, you can softly open your eyes and keep the gaze light. Gently looking around. If you're outside, perhaps you notice an abundance of blue sky or blades of grass, birds, or even people around you. If you're inside, maybe you notice an abundance of, pens in your pen holder or photos on the wall, pillows in your bed. So wherever you are, just take a moment, see and feel the abundance that's all around you. As you connect with this abundance, feel gratitude for everything that is there. Every single thing that you call to mind. Now begin to take note of all the abundance in your life, all that you do have. So if you had opened your eyes, you can soften them closed again, turning inward, thinking of everything that you have in your life. Physical health and well-being, connections, relationships, love, your home, healthy food, clean water. What else do you have? Connect with and call to mind everything you can think of, all that you have in your life, all the wealth. Feel gratitude for all of these things. See if you can feel that gratitude in your body. Continuing to breathe deeply, filling up all the spaces in your body with that gratitude, that acknowledgement of the wealth in your life. And now I want you to continue that nice deep breathing and repeat the following affirmations to yourself, either out loud or in your head. As you repeat these affirmations, see if you can feel them in your body. I see and feel abundance all around me. I am grateful for the abundance that I have and the abundance that I am attracting. I always have more than enough. I release fear and lean into trust. I am safe, secure, and supported. Prosperity is my birthright. I am wealthy. I am abundant. I see and feel abundance all around me. I am grateful for the abundance that I have and the abundance that I am attracting. I always have more than enough. I release fear and lean into trust. I am safe, secure, and supported. Prosperity is my birthright. I am wealthy. I am abundant. Take a deep breath in, filling up with the truth of those affirmations. And a big open mouth exhale. Take a moment to just soak it all in. Feel that high vibration running through your body. Notice if any of those affirmations stood out to you, and if they did, take them with you. Use them in your day-to-day or in your daily meditation. And take your time whenever you're ready. If your eyes are closed, you can slowly open them back up and come back to your day. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for being here. I hope you're feeling good and abundant and empowered. And just remember, it's a practice, right? All of these things take time to really begin to embody, especially if we find ourselves on the opposite end of the spectrum, which it's okay if you're there. I've been there too. And I still get there sometimes. These little reminders are so important for all of us to hear. So if you want to connect, let me know how this, meditation worked for you, or talk about the episode. Feel free to DM me at the Soul Spark Podcast on Instagram. Please remember to share this episode with anyone that you know could benefit from it. Feel free to share it on social and tag me. And, if you haven't already, if you can hop on, rate, review the show on iTunes or Spotify. Give it 5 stars if that's how you're feeling. It really helps me to keep this show growing and going. We've been doing this for almost 2 years, and I hope to continue it for at least another 2 years. So with that, thank you again for being here, for listening to this kind of content and bringing that kind of energy out into the world. So catch you guys next time. Till then, take care. Sending you lots and lots of love. Namaste.